Okay, all right, boys. We don't have to use Subway Surfer anymore.
A new challenger has entered the arena.
We got a whole new way of doing it. No more Minecraft.
Ah, man.
Brain Rot's got a new thing.
Genie 3. Zachy, you found this one for us, mate. Walk us through it because this looks very exciting.
It is very sick. So essentially, we've actually visited something like we're visiting some new worlds today. We've seen something like this before where you could essentially real-time generate a world and interact with it. And it was kind of like a research project, but now it's big dogs Google dropping what's called Genie 3. I just thought we could watch this and react to it because it's freaking nuts. Let's have a look.
What you're seeing are not games or videos. They're worlds.
Sick 11 Labs voice.
Each one of these is an interactive environment generated by Genie 3, a new frontier for world models. With Genie 3, you can use natural language to generate a variety of worlds and explore them interactively, all with a single text prompt.
Is Google going to just crush everyone?
Let's see what it's like to spend some time
I
in a
think
world.
so. Oh, that's the best.
Genie
part.
3 has real-time interactivity, meaning that the environment reacts to your movements and actions. You're not walking through a pre-built simulation. Everything you see here is being generated live as you explore it. And Genie 3 has world memory. That's why environments like this one stay consistent.
Oh my gosh.
World memory even carries over into your
This
actions.
is crazy.
Let's generate a world where
For example, when I'm painting on this wall, my actions persist.
the most mundane human task ever. Let's do it.
I can look away and generate other parts of the world. But when I look back, the actions I took are still there. And Genie 3 enables promptable events, so you can add new events into your world on the fly. Something like another person or transportation. Or even something totally unexpected. You can use Genie to explore real-world physics and movement, and all kinds of unique environments. You can generate worlds with distinct geographies, historical settings, fictional environments, and even other characters. We're excited to see how Genie 3 can be used for
Game devs are
next-generation
actually
gaming
screwed.
and entertainment. And that's just the beginning. Worlds can help with embodied research, training robotic agents before working in the real world, or simulating dangerous scenarios for disaster preparedness and emergency training. World models can open new pathways for learning, agriculture, manufacturing, and more. We're excited to see how Genie 3's world simulation can benefit research around the world.
Benefit research around the world, boys. Quick shout outs. Everyone chuck Google in the bin. Do you remember?
Everyone's like,
Google's
Google's so
real
far
dumb.
behind. Yeah.
They're the worst. They can't do AI. Look at OpenAI smashing them. Yeah, bro. They're like, just hold my beer. No, that's the wrong joke. But that's what they literally did, right? They just came out and just smashed everyone. Because, like, look, they got YouTube, they got Google search,
Google Earth.
they got the most data in the world.
It's crazy that 2 months ago we're like, one day you'll just be able to play a video game completely and you won't even know it's not an engine. And it's just here, bro. It just happened within 2 months. I'm pretty sure I said in that video it'd take a year. Best top comment is Google just dropping the Matrix.
Very exciting time.
I want to see someone wrap that with a layer of actual game mechanics would be
So
fascinating.
injecting prompts in.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
that's what you have to do there.
because you ran away from that scene, let's put some bandits over here.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff you can do there.
It is insane.
Power washing simulator games, you're done.
Yep.
Finished.
Now you can do anything. Okay, but here's my kind of question around this stuff is this obviously is going to change a lot for content creators. It means you could now generate a bunch of different stuff. I mean, even filming, you could put yourself into these environments, that kind of stuff. But if you can put yourself into anything, will you put yourself into anything? Does that make sense? Like, if you can play any video game you like, yes, that would be sick.
Yeah, why no one's going outside anymore?
But I think what makes creativity and content and even video games as a way of making content so sick is your friend recommends it and goes, I had a dope experience, you should do it too. So it almost feels like this needs the same thing. Hey, you had a similar experience.
Like seeds in Minecraft where you start on a world that everyone starts on. So you do all of the prompting and everything, and then you save that seed and you say, go do this.
Yeah.
terrified for when Grok starts doing this with the guardrails. Because as soon as it went to the paintbrush and then it went back and then it's like, and then I can turn back and whatever I did in my room is still there. I was just picturing like, what are kids going to do? They're going to go around like doing stupid shit and then like, oh, let's go knock all that stuff over. And then it's still there. And
it's crazy. It's crazy. I think so far, I'm most impressed by like taste. We've been talking about that. These generations of stuff, the creative looking stuff, has the most like, oh, I like that. But I like that. I will play a game that looks like that.
I reckon it looks like, it looks, all the shots look like Unreal 5 or something.
Yes.
So it still looks like a
close
game.
enough too. I really like, they said something about like physical simulation of, well, they didn't say physical simulation, but they said robot training. Is there physics?
Yeah, so it has real world physics trained into it. So the idea is that that's why everything's landing and interacting like that.
Yeah, the laws of physics exist and gravity exists.
That's this part here. I can play it again.
Totally unexpected. You can use Genie to explore real-world physics and movement, and all kinds of unique environments.
Yeah, it's just a crazy thought. That whole training with
simulation, say you're designing a submarine in 3D modeling, then you simulate it going down to different pressures and then it exploding. Isn't that the craziest part? You could generate a much taller mountain than Mount Everest and people still go and climb.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be cold and it wouldn't be challenging mentally.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You can turn the aircon on when you're doing it.
The one thing that I wanted to add to it is like, when there are no restrictions, sometimes that makes things just worse. Like we've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like having a restraint, like we've talked about this with the art and stuff, like you can only use a charcoal pencil on a pad. Like it creates certain types. But if everything's everything and there's unlimited options, it's very hard to make something that's like quite unique and actually cool because you go, man, that dude just created something with the paint bucket swinging on a thing. Like that's interesting. Yeah. It's like, well,
people are still always going to be drawn to the taste of the creator of the thing. Yeah. Because it's like, it's not how you generate those worlds and stuff. It's how you use them and how it makes them feel.
Yes. 100%. Well, and I was even just thinking like an editor or someone, probably an internal Google head of creative art direction chose their favorites. Right. And we're sitting here being like, these shots look incredible. Someone chose them. I mean, it'd be mind blowing if they're like, no, Google just chose it. Like DeepMind chose it. But like, these shots look sick because someone said they look sick. And I'm going, yes, they look sick. So there's still that element.
There,
yeah.
I think there's going to be some cool stuff for the background video for like music. You know, when you have like an 8-hour music thing?
Yeah.
And you could just have Mars rover exploring Mars as the video background for 8 hours. Dude. That'd be cool. What's it going to cost?
It's going to be so. I mean, look, I'm into it. Like, this is sick. This for me hit me so hard. Like this visually, because like, yeah, I want to play a game where I'm in Pompeii as the volcano's exploding or something. Like that would be a sick game. Like just like.
We're going to get help for Zach, guys. It's all good. We are going. It's part of the employment
situation with certain death. That's what I want to do with my first generation.
And then I just want to like throw it into VR, and then I'm just like,
I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Dude, that's a crazy thought actually, because if this is all being generated real time 24 frames, it's not going to be long till it's generated at 60 frames, and now you can do this in VR. That's going to be crazy. I think that's there's a weird thing there I don't think a lot of people are talking about, is like the fact that you could just infinitely generate in
world
VR
and never go outside.
Yeah, there's a scary thing there, but as a creator though,
Westworld.
it's kind of sick. Oh yeah, that was a good show. We could just do Westworld in this.
Yeah, and then like you can have the humanoid, like the Tesla humanoid robots, they stand so that they can move around, and so you can be pushing and interacting with real people, but in your headset it's like all generated. There's person over it.
Don't worry, Elon's got Neuralink, boys. We're good. We don't even need
to do physical.
We could be in the Matrix soon. I'm going to cry for many nights when that happens.
I'm just
in the Matrix.
Watch a back catalogue of old YouTube videos from before AI.
Vines, bro. I'm just going to watch
Vines. I'm going to go to the classical forms of entertainment, like Vine.
7-second Vine.